This was a plush tour story that was called Ask Me If I'm a Truck. So I work in the summertime, part-time with about 10 guys. Since guys were stronger and they could scoop ice cream better, that was the idea. But they all screwed off whenever they were at work. They were always write sign notes and write up notes and tape them to each other's backs. Once I wrote on the back of a candy dirt box paper, "I'm a boy with raging hormones." And for about an hour, every customer had a good laugh at Nat's expense. But my favorite was put on John's back once. You see, John used to tell everyone the same joke. He'd say to you, "Ask me if I'm a truck." And when you'd ask him if he was a truck, he would just look real perplexed at you, like, "No, why would you ask me that?" And he thought that was a funny joke. So we decided one day that I would write on the back of a piece of paper, "Ask me if I'm a truck." And we taped it to John's back. So we put this on his back, and all the customers did for about an hour was ask this guy if he was a truck, and he had absolutely no idea why. It was hysterical. Thank you. It's weird. Thank you. This one is called, well, it's pretty straightforward. It's called I Want. I want a big house with filtered central air. And I want a big lawn so I can recreate nature. And I want a big fence so I'll know what's mine. And I want evergreens trimmed in a neat little balls. Everything has to look neat. Plant everything in a row. And I want to spray chemicals on my lawn to keep the dandelions away. And I want a big plastic lobster bib over my fancy dress at the fancy restaurant. And don't forget the $100 champagne. And I want a big fat car. And I want someone else to drive it for me. And I want 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. And I want a nanny to take care of them for me. I want to be famous. I want everyone to love me. I want it. I want it all. Thank you. This last one is called Killing the Survivor Bug. We'll just see how this, I have no idea, we'll see. Oh, awesome. Once springtime came, we all went to a bar. Got a pitcher of light fruity beer for the springtime weather. But with spring came a whole new fleet of tiny little insects that swarmed the syrupy liquor bottles. Because they too were looking for something sweet. So at one point, I had a full pint from my pitcher of sweet, fruity beer. The glass was just sitting there. And that's when I noticed a bug at the top of my beer. Apparently he was thirsty too, but he just flew in there. So I thought, just get him out. Place him on the bar, see if he'll live. And so he placed the bug on his finger, moved it to the bar, and let the bubble of beer just on his finger float the bug to the bar. and we just waited. And no more than 10 seconds later, the bug moved out of the water. And I screamed, "He's the survivor bug!" Because before this bug actually got enough energy, before he could get it together and fly away. And this was such a frivolous thing. But I mean, it was spring. It's time to celebrate. Think of it as life anew. And we laughed and enjoyed our beer. Because I'm sure the alcohol would kill any germs from that little bug. And we went back to our socializing. But at one point, I look up, and I see him swatting at a bug and killing it dead. I stared for a second. "Did you just kill the survivor bug?" I asked, and suddenly, swatting one bug suddenly made him feel like he had just used friendly fire to kill one of his brothers in arms. And after that, if we ever saw a bug in our beer, we'd suddenly act like Mother Teresa. Because after that one spring day, we somehow understood how precious all life could be. He's awesome. Thank you very much.
Give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Jenny Kuypers.